Hello, you're welcome to ABC News Highlights. My name is Golda Abba Dai.
And my name is Nana Kwame Brobe.
As usual, we're bringing you stories from the country, the continent, and across the globe.
And we waste no time, we'll dive into our first story. So, the organizers of the very conclusive 3-day protest in Ghana, Occupy Jolobi House protest, is taking it to the streets of London. Yes, they are not taking the protesters from Ghana to London. If that, everybody would go. But this is for our brothers and sisters in the UK that feel like they want to stand in solidarity with Ghanaians that are demanding for a better working system and a better form of leadership in this country. So yes, people in the UK will assemble at 13 Belgrave Square, London, at the Ghana High Commission to help amplify the voices and plights of Ghanaians living in distress. And yes, it's more like a second or an extension of the protest that happened in Accra over the weekend.
I see. Well, we would like to know what you think and also share your thoughts. Let us know. Do you think that this protest will yield results?
Exactly. Let us know in a comment section.
Now, on to our next story. So, Mr. Alan Kojo John Chermantin has resigned from the New Patriotic Party. Yesterday, September 25th, he had a conference and the hashtag was Alan Speaks. And he did speak a lot. He said quite a number of things. He said the party is being run by a select few. He said the party did not appreciate his efforts. And as a result, he is, leaving the party to vie for presidency as an independent candidate. And as a result, he's changed his logo. He has a change movement logo and it is a monarch butterfly. So when you see that floating on the media, please know that this is for Mr. Alan Kwejo Chermantin.
Accept this shirt. I have no idea what a monarch butterfly is, and this is not in any way an endorsement of any political movement or party. We do wish him the best, but please, this is not an endorsement.
Well, he says Ghana needs better, and so we should give him a chance to become the president of this nation.
Well, I think Alan Speaks, as he dubbed it, has received a lot of mixed reactions and reviews, where a lot of Ghanaians are asking questions that we would like for you to answer if you think you can. Why do you think it is now that he's decided to make a move on his assumption that Ghana truly really deserves an alternative government? Is it after serving in this government for these considerable number of years? Why now?
That is a great question. Another question someone also asked, the person asked, he's been in the party for a while. Is it that he couldn't channel these ideas for them to become a realization when he was in the party, or he wasn't allowed to do it? Why does he think he can do it now?
So yeah, exactly. And also, I think somebody said something I found profound on Twitter. If we can share it on the screen, if we do find the screenshot. But then the person said, "This is not the first time that Alan has resigned." Or has said to resign from the NPP. It happened around somewhere in 2007 or 8, where he declared his resignation from the party. So it looks like his problem is not necessarily that his views are not being listened to or he's not being appreciated. His problem is that he's not at the helm of affairs. Okay. He's not leading the club.
Okay, that is also another
perspective.
Yes, perspective.
That we would like to hear your comments and thoughts on in right down there.
Let us know what you think.
Yes, and we are moving on to our next story, and still on protesters occupying spaces. The Minority Caucus in Parliament is occupying BOG to demonstrate in what they dub Occupy BOG demonstration, happening on Tuesday, 8 a.m., October 3rd. 2023, and this time they are marching into the premises demanding the resignation of the Governor of Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, and his other two deputies on grounds of mismanagement, economic mismanagement, and basically scrambling the funds.
Well, I think, the date had already been set, but yesterday he had his 114th press briefing, and he said quite a bit of things that got Ghanaians talking. One of the things he said was that people are making the argument that they are not seeing the benefits of the IMF program. He says the benefits are coming. The benefits are already here.
We do appreciate the speaking up and assuring Ghanaians. But then a lot of Ghanaians, including the minority, have also been asking about him being accountable when it comes to lost funds or mismanagement at BOG. And we wish he would approach it with the same decorum and same outspokenness and let us know what truly went down there. And that is why they are marching to BOG to occupy the space. So yes, we hope he's still in his talking mode when the time comes.
Hopefully he gives us a reply. Now on to our last story for the day. So MP Xavier Sosu introduces a bill to get taxes on sanitary pads removed. Now SCOs, that is civil society organizations, are supporting Member of Parliament for Medina, Francis Xavier Sosu's move to propose a private member's bill to achieve this aim. The bill by the Medina MP seeks an amendment of the custom tariffs and levies to remove the 15% VAT Act 2022, that is Act 1082, to reclassify menstrual hygiene products from final consumer goods to zero-rated essential social goods. Pressure has been mounting on government to scrap the taxes because it has resulted in the high cost of product. I think this is great news.
I believe so.
I'm glad. I don't see why there should be taxes on something that should be free.
Exactly. And in other developed countries, yes, sanitary products are free. But here in Ghana, even accessibility to sanitary products it's a problem. We have people in rural areas still not using sanitary pads. Some have to use clothing, some have to use leaves. Yes, they've been documented prove that some teenage girls in most rural parts of this country still cannot afford a sanitary pad. And to know that the minimum wage in Ghana is 14 cedis around that time, around that amount, and a sanitary pad costs 20 Ghana cedis. It is shocking to say the least. So this is a good start.
It is a good start. I hope it gets passed, and kudos to Mr. Sosu for such a wonderful thing.
Exactly. Did you think, or do you happen to think, this was raised by somebody on social media that they wished the Minister for Gender and Children would have raised this?
Well, that makes perfect sense. She is in, the position, and she is in a ministry that should be fighting for things like that. So hopefully she supports Mr. Sosu, and the results will be positive.
Exactly, and we hope it's a start to see that one day in Ghana, sanitary products will be free and accessible to all women in the country. And that is how we wrap up today. My name is Nana Kwame Brobe.
My name is Golda Abba Dai.
And do follow us on social media. It is ABC News GH, and follow us on every platform. Actually, every platform is ABC News GH _. Yes, I almost forgot the underscore, but right there. Also log on to abcnewsgh.com for your latest news in politics, governance, and sports.
See you.